With a third of global carbon emissions coming from the food and drink sector, hospitality and brewing recognise their role in reducing their emissions to net zero to maintain a habitable planet we can eat and drink on. We are also uniquely vulnerable to the changing climate, with extreme weather stopping people going out, damaging property estates and disrupting our supply chains. The scale of change required is bigger than any single business can solve alone.
In 2020, 22 hospitality and brewing companies created the Zero Carbon Forum to define and implement a plan to net zero for the sector and every company in it.
Today, that collaboration has grown to more than 70 operators, saving more than 825,000 tonnes of carbon a year, and also realising over £5 million in efficiency savings in the process. 5 years on, that collaborative approach is delivering measurable results across the sector. The biggest progress has come from tackling energy first. Across Scope 1 and 2 emissions, members have already achieved reductions of more than 50%, putting the sector on a credible pathway to net zero operations. The next frontier is Scope 3, food and drink supply chains, which make up the majority of our sector's greenhouse gas emissions. Looking ahead to what a net zero hospitality operator looks like.
It's one that's built for efficiency, resilience, and long-term profitability. A business with no traditional energy bill, operating in hyper-efficient buildings, fully electrified kitchens, and operations powered by a combination of on-site generation and purchased renewable energy.
Food and drink systems will be equally resilient, strengthened by regenerative agriculture, supported by local and regional supply chains, and enhanced by emerging solutions, from vertical farming to new protein technologies. The future operator isn't about compromising on quality or experience, it's about building a better business with lower operating costs, reduced risks, and higher quality products. It's about delivering brands that people love to buy from, invest in, and work for. The transition is not without challenge. Grid capacity remains a constraint in many regions. Planning processes can delay infrastructure upgrades. Government incentives remain inconsistent, and capital investment is required to accelerate change. But these are not individual operator failures. These are system challenges, and system challenges can only be solved collectively. Progress depends on deeper collaboration between operators, suppliers, investors, customers, and policymakers. It depends on smarter use of data and artificial intelligence, improving energy management, demand forecasting, and supply chain optimization. And it depends on continued engagement with government to align policy and incentives with real operational outcomes. The Zero Carbon Forum exists to bring these groups together, testing solutions, sharing best practice, and turning early innovation into industry standards. The forum has shown that collaboration transforms sectors and delivers for every business in it. Expectations will only increase from regulators, investors, employees, and customers. The businesses that thrive will be those that adapt early, choosing to lead rather than react. This progress has only been possible because of leadership, and the next phase requires that leadership to continue participating, continue trialling solutions, continue using your influence with boards, investors, and government to accelerate change across the sector. What we are building reaches beyond hospitality and brewing and beyond the UK. It's proving that collaboration can transform industries, and the outcomes are increasingly clear. More efficient operations that retain more profit, stronger, more resilient businesses, and a sector built for the future.